Diet and mental well-being. Chatgpt.
Hey, I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind today? No
To the
worries.
night
Take your time. If
two
there's something
days
specific you want to discuss or ask about, I'm ready whenever you are.
the my discussion topic is exploring the connection between diet and mental well-being. In this regard,
Yeah, that's
in this regard, my first question is, what is the connection between diet and
of
mental
course,
well-being?
no problem at all. If you have something else on your mind or any other topic you'd like to dive into, just let me know.
My first question is, what is the connection between diet and mental well-being?
That's a really interesting connection. So, diet can influence mental well being in a few ways, like through blood sugar balance, gut health, and even inflammation. Nutrients like omega 3s, B vitamins, and antioxidants seem to boost mood and cognition. So, basically, what you eat can really shape how you feel mentally.
Okay, next question, how does the food we eat affect our mood?
Food, example, things crashes your brain.
Okay,
Absolutely. If you'd like,
oh,
we can talk more about specific foods, maybe like which ones boost focus or mood, or we can shift to another topic if you prefer. What would be most helpful?
okay, my next question is, can a healthy diet reduce stress and anxiety?
Yeah, definitely. Certain foods can be really powerful for that. For instance, foods rich in magnesium, like leafy greens, nuts, and seeds, can help calm your nervous system. Also, omega 3 fatty acids found in fish like salmon, and foods high in antioxidants like berries can reduce inflammation and balance your mood. It's kind of a whole body, whole mind approach.
Okay, next question, which nutrients are most important for brain health?
That's a great question. I think it's a balance, but some stand out. Omega 3s are really crucial for brain cell structure and communication. Antioxidants help protect against oxidative stress. And things like B vitamins support neurotransmitter function. So if I had to pick, omega 3s might be the MVP, but it's really a team effort.
Okay, next question, how does sugar consumption influence mental health?
Absolutely. To reduce stress and anxiety, Mediterranean style vegetables, and processed You're welcome. I'm glad it was helpful. If you ever want to dive deeper or have other topics on your mind, just let me know.
Okay, can poor nutrition contribute to depression?
Of course. Feel free to ask anything else or just share what's on your mind. I'm all ears and ready to help whenever you are.
Okay, next question, How does hydration affect mental performance?
Ah, sure. So nutrition definitely affects sleep as well. For example, foods rich in tryptophan, like turkey, dairy, or nuts, can regulate and reduce serotonin and melatonin, which promote better sleep. And limiting caffeine around meals close to bedtime also makes a big difference. So diet is a big piece of the sleep puzzle.
Okay, can poor nutrition contribute to depression?
Absolutely, yeah. Poor nutrition can be a real factor. For instance, a diet lacking in essential nutrients like B vitamins, omega 3s, or even just balanced blood sugar can leave you feeling more fatigued or low. So, addressing nutrition also plays a big role in stabilizing mood and preventing depressive symptoms.
Okay. What role do vitamins play in emotional well-being?
Yeah, that's a great point. Food can actually influence neurotransmitters like serotonin, so what you eat can shape how you feel. For instance, if you get enough protein, healthy fats, and fiber, your energy and mood tend to stay steadier. So, in a way, the food we choose acts like a fuel for emotional balance.
Okay. Is there a link between gut health and mental
Yeah,
health?
absolutely. There are studies showing that diets high in refined sugars and ultra processed foods can actually be linked to higher rates of depression and anxiety. On the flip side, a diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods like the Mediterranean diet seems to be protective. So it really does make a difference.
I want to say that is there a link between gut health and mental
I
health?
see. Yeah, no problem at all. If you have any other topics or questions later on, I'm still here and happy to help. Just let me know.
What is the gut-brain connection?
Ah, great question. The gut brain connection is basically this bi directional communication system between your gut and your brain. Your gut, through its microbiome, those trillions of bacteria, produces neurotransmitters like serotonin, which directly affect mood, stress, and cognition. So, keeping your gut healthy can actually affect how you feel and think.
Okay. Can probiotics improve mood and emotional balance?
Exactly. And it works both ways. If your gut is out of balance, like from poor diet, stress, or even illness, it can send signals to your brain that increase anxiety or depression. So when you nourish your gut with fiber, probiotics, and a diverse range of foods, it can really support better mental health overall.
Okay. How does eating processed food affect the brain?
Right. So eating too many processed foods, like ones high in sugar, refined carbs, and artificial additives, can really disrupt that gut balance. Over time, it can lead to inflammation, less diverse gut bacteria, and yeah, more stress on your brain and mood. So cutting back on those and focusing on whole foods really helps.
Okay. How does eating processed food affect the brain?
Yeah, definitely. When we eat a lot of processed foods, it can spike inflammation in the body, and that inflammation can really exactly. No worries. Yes, exactly. That chronic inflammation can disrupt the brain's ability to regulate mood, focus, and even memory. So by reducing processed foods, you can actually help keep your brain clearer, more resilient, and more balanced emotionally.
Next question is, what are the best foods for improving memory?
Ooh, great question. So, some of the best foods include fatty fish like salmon, sardines, because they're rich in omega 3s. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are for the B vitamins. Berries are packed with antioxidants. And even things like whole grain foods like walnuts can all give your brain a real boost.
Okay. The next question, how do antioxidants benefit brain function?
Ah, great follow up. So, antioxidants help by protecting your brain cells from oxidative stress, which can lead to cognitive decline. By reducing this damage, antioxidants support memory, focus, and overall brain resilience. So, they're really key for long term mental health.
Can certain foods improve sleep quality?
Yeah, absolutely. Foods like kiwi, cherries, and almonds can actually help improve sleep. They contain compounds like tryptophan or melatonin, which support your sleep wake cycle. Also, complex carbs like oats or whole grains can help keep you more relaxed and ready to rest. So, yeah, diet plays a big role in sleep quality.
What foods help reduce stress naturally?
Yeah, exactly. By eating a balanced diet with plenty of nutrients, especially those vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats, You give your body the fuel it needs to keep stress in check and stabilize your mood. So it's kind of like a natural stress buster.
What is emotional eating and why does it happen?
Exactly. When we consistently nourish our body with whole, nutrient dense foods, it really stabilizes our energy and helps us better handle emotional ups and downs. It's like a positive feedback loop. Better food, better mood.
Yeah. How can people break the cycle of emotional eating?
Of course. So if you ever want to dig deeper, like into specific foods or habits, or if something else comes up, just let me know. I'm here to help however you need.
Okay. Next question, how does overeating affect emotional health?
That's a really good follow up. So, sleep plays a huge role in how we process emotions. When we get quality sleep, it actually helps regulate mood, reduce stress reactions, and improve resilience. So, good sleep and good nutrition kind of work hand in dog.
Can fasting influence mood and focus?
Exactly. So, when we have a solid foundation, good nutrition, and restful sleep, it not only stabilizes mood, but it actually boosts our ability to handle challenges. So, it's really like a strong foundation for mental and emotional resilience.
What are the mental benefits of a balanced diet?
You're welcome. I'm really glad that was helpful. If
What
you ever want
are
some deeper
the
connections or need advice on other aspects, just let me know.
what are the mental benefits of a balanced diet?
Absolutely. So, a balanced diet can improve focus, boost memory, reduce brain fog, and even help protect against cognitive decline. When your body has steady energy and all the nutrients it needs, your mind stays in clearer and more resilient.
How does protein support brain function?
Yeah, definitely. So, by giving your brain a steady supply of nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats, your mood stays more stable, stress levels drop, and your cognitive flexibility improves. It's really about keeping both body and mind in balance.
Can food allergies or sensitivities affect mental health?
Yeah, they definitely can. When your body reacts negatively to certain foods, whether it's an allergy or just a sensitivity, it can cause inflammation, fatigue, or brain fog, which in turn affects mood and mental clarity. So, identifying and avoiding those trigger foods can really improve mental well being.
Okay, what role does magnesium play in reducing stress?
Yeah, definitely. Magnesium is really important because it helps regulate the nervous system. It kind of calms your body and mind, reducing cortisol levels and promoting relaxation. So, getting enough magnesium through foods like leafy greens, nuts, or even dark chocolate can really help regulate those stressors.
How does vitamin D influence mood?
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people don't realize it, but even a small deficiency of magnesium can contribute to anxiety, irritability, or even trouble sleeping. So, making sure you get enough, whether through food or supplements, can be a game changer for stress management.
Okay. Can iron deficiency impact mental performance?
Yeah, definitely. And if you're ever unsure, it's always a good idea to talk to a doctor or a dietitian to check your levels or get a personalized plan. But yeah, magnesium really is a key player in stress reduction.
How do healthy fats support emotional well-being?
Great point. Healthy fats like those from avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil are really crucial because they help build the structure of brain cells and support neurotransmitters. So, including them in your diet can help keep your mood steady and support cognitive function.
What food should be avoided for better mental health?
Good question. So, generally, you want to balance something like 20 to 35% of your daily calories from healthy fats and focus on exactly. So, unsaturated fats from things like olive oil, nuts, and fatty fish are key. And of course, balance them with proteins and fiber to keep your overall health steady.
How does alcohol affect mental well-being?
Gotcha. Yeah. So if you were wondering, healthy fats not only stabilize mood, but they also provide long lasting energy for your brain. So by keeping them in your diet, you stay more focused, resilient, and emotionally balanced throughout the day.
Can excessive energy drinks impact mental health?
Excessive energy drinks, especially because of their high sugar and caffeine content, can cause jitters, crashes, and even heightened anxiety. Over time, they can disrupt sleep and make you feel more mentally on edge. So, keeping them in check is really important for balance.
Okay. How does meal timing affect focus and productivity?
That's a great point. So, meal timing really matters. When you eat regular balanced meals, especially with a good mix of protein, fiber, and healthy carbs, your blood sugar stays steady. That keeps your energy stable so you can focus better and be more productive instead of having those big spikes and crashes.
Okay. What is impact of chronic dieting on mental health?
Yeah, exactly. So when your meals are spaced out consistently, like every few hours, your brain gets a steady fuel supply. That helps you avoid that afternoon slump and keeps you on track for sustained focus and productivity throughout the day.
Okay. How can nutrition help students improve concentration?
Yeah, absolutely. When students have balanced nutrition, plenty of vitamins, proteins, and healthy fats, it stabilizes their energy and mood, which makes it easier to focus, absorb information, and stay on task. So, good nutrition is a real game changer for concentration.
How does diet affect workplace productivity?
Of course, if you have any other areas you'd like to explore, whether it's more nutrition, focus strategies, or anything else, just let me know. I'm here for it.
Can healthy eating increase self-confidence?
Good idea. Yeah, healthy routines are huge. Things like consistent meal times, regular sleep, and even shorter movement breaks can make a big difference. When your body and mind are in sync, your focus and productivity just flow better.
What are the long-term mental benefits of healthy eating?
Yeah, absolutely. So, over the long term, a healthy diet can boost focus decline, improve memory, and even protect against conditions like dementia or depression. It basically sets a foundation for mental resilience throughout life.
Can healthy eating increase self-confidence? And what are
Yeah,
long-term?
exactly. So, a healthy diet is kind of like an investment in your brain. It nurtures your cognitive abilities, stabilizes your mood, and gives you a solid foundation for focus and well being, even as you age.
How can parents encourage healthy eating habits in children? How can parents encourage healthy eating habits in children?
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you ever have more questions or just want to chat about something else, I'm here.
I want to ask, how can parents encourage healthy eating habits in children?
Absolutely. If you need any tips on meal planning or just ideas for healthy eating, I'm happy to share more. Just let me know what you're looking for.
What role does nutrition play during adolescence?
Oh, that's a really crucial. Yeah, exactly. During adolescence, proper nutrition is so important because the brain is still developing. Emotions and right, exactly. So a balanced diet during adolescence not only supports brain growth, but also helps stabilize mood, energy levels, and overall focus. So it's really a foundation for long-term mental and physical health.
Okay. How does diet influence aging and brain health?
Yeah, and that's a really important link. So a nutrient-dense diet full of antioxidants, omega-3s, and vitamins can actually slow cognitive decline. It helps protect brain cells and reduces inflammation. So a healthy diet can really promote brain aging with more resilience.
Can nutrition help reduce the risk of cognitive decline?
Yeah, absolutely. So, diets high in processed foods or low in key nutrients can speed up cognitive decline, while a nutrient rich diet, like the Mediterranean diet, can help preserve memory, focus, and overall brain cell. So, it's really about making those long term food choices.
What are some simple dietary changes for better mental health?
Yeah, great question. Simple changes could be adding more colorful fruits and veggies, incorporating fatty fish for omega 3s, choosing whole grains over refined carbs, and drinking plenty of water. Small, consistent shifts like these can really boost mental clarity and mood.
Is there a relationship between obesity and mental health?
Yeah, there really is. Research shows that maintaining a healthy weight and avoiding extreme dieting or obesity can impact both mood and cognitive function. A balanced weight often supports more stable energy, better self esteem, and overall mental well being.
How does chronic inflammation affect the brain?
Yeah, so chronic inflammation is really linked to brain health issues. It can disrupt neurotransmitter function, increase the risk of depression, and even impair memory and learning. So, keeping inflammation in check through diet or lifestyle can really protect your brain over time.
Can medication style diet improve mental well-being?
Absolutely. The Mediterranean diet is known for its benefits. It's full of fruits, veggies, whole grains, and healthy fats, and it's been linked to lower rates of depression and improved cognitive function. So, it really is a great foundation for mental well being.
How does excessive salt intake impact brain health?
Yeah, that's a big one. Excessive sugar intake can really spike inflammation, affect brain chemistry, and even lead to energy crashes. Over time, it's been linked to poorer focus, mood swings, and a higher risk of cognitive decline. So, reducing added sugars can be a really big help.
What role does fiber play in supporting mental wellness?
Yeah, that's a great point. Fiber is really key because it supports gut health, and since the gut and brain are so connected, fiber helps keep the microbiome balanced. That in turn can improve mood, reduce anxiety, and support metacognitive function.
Eh, How can schools prompt healthy eating for better learning?
Yeah, definitely. Schools can play a huge role by offering balanced meals, teaching nutrition education, and creating a positive food environment. When kids have access to great food at school, it sets them up for healthier habits and better focus in the classroom.
What are the biggest myths about diet and mental health?
Yeah, there are a lot. One big myth is that you need to completely cut out carbs or fat to be healthy, when actually balance is key. Another myth is that supplements alone can fix mental health, when really whole foods and lifestyle make the biggest difference. So it's all about balance and consistency.
Okay, ये था आज का हमारा discussion. Okay, okay. चलो,